What is the architecture of 4G network? We have seen the principal elements, but we can ask ourselves if all these pieces are connected directly to each other. And do all the pieces of equipment communicate with each other? These are the questions we will answer in this video. Hello tech lovers! Welcome to the 5th lesson of the course Architecture and General Principles of 4G Networks. If you have not seen the previous lessons, you have a link down below where you can click here in this card. But first, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, activate the bell to be notified of new videos, like, share and leave your comments below. As we've said, a 4G network is made up of a set of eNodeBs, a few serving gateways, few MMEs, few P gateways, and an EJS. All these nodes are connected to the IP network of the mobile operator. All the equipment of the 4G network have the IP protocol stack and called say. The operator's IP network is made up of a set of interconnected routers. The pieces of equipment communicate even if they are not directly linked to each other. From the moment there are routers between them, as you can see in this figure. This is the principle of the IP protocol, which is going to take care of retransmission by successive hops. Consequently, we can now define logical interferences between nodes, even if they are not physically connected. Let's first simplify the network and show only the essential elements. We have here a certain network topology, and what we can see is that it's just an IP network belonging to the mobile operator, and the 4G nodes are connected to it. We will define a certain number of interfaces, for example, between any node B and a serving gateway and so on. Each interface is specified because above the IP there will be communication protocols specialized in mobility management or the exchange of data, taking mobility into account. The first interface we see is called SGI interface, I for Internet. It is the interface between the P gateway and the external IP network that we can interpret as the Internet. Each interface is numbered. I'm using these numbers in the course because those are the ones used by professionals. But here, there is no need of remembering them. The S5 interface is found between the S gateway and the P gateway of the same 4G network. The interface is used to exchange data and a few signaling messages. There is also the interface between S gateway and the MME, since the MME is the control equipment and it must also control for certain functions the S gateway. The S11 or S11 interface between the MME and the S gateway is only used to exchange signaling. We have the interface between the MME and the EJS called S6A, which also only does signaling. The interface between the eNodeB and the MME called S1 MME, there again, it is only for the exchange of signaling. Between the eNodeB and the S gateway, we have the S1U interface. Here, it's only the transporting user data. There is no exchange of signaling. The X2 interface is the one between two eNodeBs. Both signaling and user data are transported. Finally, an extremely important interface, the UU interface, transmission on the radio channel. The UU interface is therefore situated between the terminal, the UE, and the eNodeB. Here again, user data and signaling messages transported. Now let's look at the interconnection of various mobile networks. This is the principle of the international roaming. I'm a citizen of the country F and I go to the country B. I will be taken care of by a local eNodeB, a local S gateway, and a local MME. Because we are staying inside the network, we have the same interfaces that we have just seen. That doesn't change between country B and country F. However, in one of the possible implementations, the S gateway will communicate with the P gateway of my originating network. Here, it's an interface that is slightly different from the S5 interface between the S gateway and the P gateway of the same network. The S8 interface is between the S gateway and P gateway of different networks. Pay attention in this figure. Here we have a representation of all nodes of 4G network. The EIR, Equipment Identity Register, is the terminal database for terminals which have been stolen. The interface between MME and EIR is called S13. We also have the PCRF, Policy and Changing Rules function, which takes care of managing quality of service, and there is a GX interface between the P gateway and the PCRF. We will consider the nodes that should be presented in every 4G network. It summarizes the 4G architecture. The eNodeBs, which cover the territory, the MME and the HSS, which manages the control functions, the S gateway and the P gateway, through which the user data is routed. Hello tech lovers, thanks for watching and don't forget to like and share the video. I'm launching one lesson per week, so it's important that you subscribe and activate the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Stay home, wash your hands, and take care.